Hi everyone, this is Parman 973, and I'm back from my follow-up visit after my surgery. My sinuses, he says it looks good. I got the stints removed from my nose, and let me tell you what a relief that is to not have those stints no longer in my nasal cavity. I still have some packing, some dissolve in my sinuses that I'm going to have to get saline up there to help dissolving, and apparently it will not be totally pleasant getting it out. So I'm not done yet, but apparently the worst is over. This side of my nose is still a little swollen. Well, it's still, my entire nose is still actually a little swollen, but this side's a little worse. But now that those stints are out, I can actually breathe a little bit. Right now, this is just to catch up some of the blood that might be leaking after they got the stints out and the stitches out and stuff like that. There was a slight complication due to a couple things. One is since I had the surgery, I have not been eating regularly. It's been hard and painful to eat because I haven't been able to move my face very, very much, and I've had so much blood in my mouth that it's caused sores that hurt. So none too pleasant. So I haven't been eating regularly, and I took a pain reliever to help with the pain of having the stints removed, which I'm glad I did, because even though it wasn't the most painful thing in the world, it did hurt when he had to clip the stitching and pull them out. I mean, it's like they're a piece of plastic. For reference here, here's my cellular phone. Now, obviously it wasn't as thick as my cellular phone, but like having that thing shoved into your head and through your nose, one on each side, it was not a horribly pleasant thing. And one thing I have never really shared with you guys a whole lot is I actually am not overly fond of the sight of blood. It's not as bad when it's my blood, but especially other creatures' blood, other people's blood, is not pleasant to me. It makes my skin crawl, and it makes me sweat, and I don't like it. And I've actually never even had a bloody nose before. Until this surgery, so this was something almost entirely new to me. And when I see blood come out of my nose, I don't know, I almost start panicking. It's very scary for me. It's as I don't like blood. When I used to have a corn snake, and I had to thaw out the mice, and occasionally when it was really small I had to cut them in half, and let me tell you, just the blood from those mice, it really freaked me out. Now, virtual blood, that doesn't bother me at all, but when it's real blood, it bothers me. And it's one reason I actually have not told my dad this, but it's one reason I don't like fishing anymore, because I don't like having the fish bleed. And I definitely don't like hunting, because first off, I don't like hurting animals, and I can't stand the blood. And after he took the stints out, and I had whitened my nose a couple times, and there was blood in the tissue, and it was slightly traumatic, I guess, for me, and I don't know what happened. I think my sugar levels must just went absolutely, and and I lost all the color in my face, and my temperature skyrocketed, and I started to sweat profusely, and I was on the verge of passing out. I was not doing very well. They got me a bottle of orange juice, which was nice, and after I drank it and sat for a while, and they put like a cold rag on my head, and it was slightly terrifying, but I'm okay. I'm a little tired, and I guess I should be a little hungry and not horribly wanting to eat, but I guess I should try to eat something. I wanted to do that live stream on Stardew Valley, but there was a problem with my internet and it would not do anything, so I had to put an end to that. Maybe I'll still record it, but it's not that I didn't want to do it or I didn't try. It just didn't work out for me, and I'm gonna still rest for a couple more days after this video, and then I think I should be back to at least semi-regular videos and uploads. So start looking forward to more videos again. I've been better, but I've definitely been worse, and I just gotta get the recovery process over with. I'll have to tell my managers, it's obviously it's not like I'm lifting things with my face, but I have to be on light duty again once I go back to work for a couple weeks probably, because I still apparently have 5 or 6 weeks of total recovery from this, looking forward, and I think that's about it. I'll definitely be trying to do something for Halloween. If you guys have any Halloween themed videos that you might want to see me try on a budget, please let me know and I'll see what I can get done. And anyway, this is 4man973, and I hope you all have a nice day.